I'm gonna give it a second because I feel like I always say stuff and then you have no idea what I said. But we officially have this hooked up. Last week I managed to not turn the microphone on at all, so everything we did was silent. So here we are every week learning more and more about how we're gonna do this, and we come in and it's like, go. So we get everything set up early morning and then we adjust and then we get rolling with patients, so it's just craziness, but in the best way. I have some real stuff, so I'm going to ask the docs to adjust my upper rib, but to do it while I'm face down. Today, I have some real stuff. I was out on the lake, I was out playing. Again, I have old injuries, which you guys have heard me talk about a million times. I think sometimes too it might seem like, or the question is, why would you keep getting adjusted every week if there's an issue? Like, why would you have to keep doing this? You don't have to keep doing it. I just prefer the mobilization in conjunction with the strengthening that I'm constantly doing. So I do a lot of lifting and strength training and body work, and I'm doing a lot of Pilates in conjunction with the mobilization. So it's not like once you get adjusted, you have to always keep getting the same thing adjusted. But because of my job and the repetitive nature of what I do, which also falls into line with motherhood and some of those things that women are constantly doing with bending, twisting, lifting for years on end, some of the ramifications are pain in a specific pocket due to what you're doing every single day on repetition. So it's not that once you get adjusted, you have to get adjusted all the time in the same place. It's just that I'm choosing to because of the nature of my job, and your body is meant to move. So I feel like it's incredibly important, and I get so much relief with it. I mean, I think you just listen to your body with everything. It's like if you said you go to yoga once, you never have to go again. I mean, you do. You have to keep building, you have to keep moving, you have to constantly be listening to your body. So if you hear me getting similar adjustments week in, week out, like because I was out playing over the weekend, because I was out gardening, that's why. It's that I'm choosing to do this in conjunction with all the other stuff that I'm doing, including dry needling, including some of the other things that I talk about on the regular for therapy. So thought I'd throw that in there. But today I need upper rib. It looks like Dr. Jess is going to do it because she's standing right here. So I'm going to throw her right in. And I would love shoulder. So shoulder and first rib.
You got it.
I'm going to lay face down. I don't know if
Would
you
you
guys
like me
are
to
going
use a drop piece, or would you like me to do a distraction?
I think, not even distraction, I think I want to drop.
Just
Almost
like
like a regular thoracic. Alright.
I didn't even push. You just laid in that position.
I know. Can I get thoracics
Love
in there
it.
too? Yeah, that felt really good. Oh. Yeah, and then shoulder. It feels that felt okay. Oh, sure. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it sounded beautiful.
Do you want to like face up for your shoulder?
Sure.
And scoot down just a teeny bit.
Come on, listen.
Lefts and rights are a little challenging sometimes.
Especially early morning, Monday morning. I'm doing my subscap. So subscap is part of your rotator cuff, you guys, and it's the one that actually rolls you forward of your rotator cuff muscles. It's the only one that like actually rolls you like inward. But it's brutal to get work done on.
To dig right in the armpit. So if
Yeah,
you're ticklish,
it's-
apologies, but
Watch out. Man, does it work though. Yikes, I feel it in my jaw.
Ooh.
that's a fun referral pattern.
Yeah, right?
So if you guys didn't know, we have fascial connections throughout the entirety of our body. It's basically like saran wrap over literally every single thing in our body. Sometimes if we push in a certain place, it can cause a little bit of sensation somewhere else. So Dr. Jesse's feeling it in her jaw when I'm pushing here.
And that's a great segue into craniosacral therapy.
Exactly.
Oh, that was amazing. Who's next?
If only we had more time.
Ooh.
Make it lower.
We have 4 of us here. I don't know if you guys
I
can see
got it.
all of us. Whew.
It's like, mine's also like low neck, first rib on my left side.
Do you want to face your neck though? Not
I want
rib.
this way.
Okay.
Like super low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was carrying around my nieces and nephews all weekend, and they're heavy.
How old are they now?
Yeah. You need to get upset too.
I would love to.
They heard that one.
I have. Thank you.
You're so welcome. How old are they?
Amazing. How?
I mean,
oh,
yeah. I'm glad these are amazing, but how old?
She's in a daze. It was so good. Will you do the same thing to me?
Yeah.
And then if you do something else, I'll But yeah, we don't need to switch.
Yeah.
I just flipped it over, so I promise
Yeah.
it's easier.
So how old are the nieces?
My nieces and nephews. My nephew, my youngest one, he's just over a year, 13 months. My little niece, she's 4. Other niece is 6, and then the other nephew is 8, whom we were hanging out with. And then there was
A lot of
obviously the
kids.
older kids, like the 4 older ones, but I'm not carrying those ones around because they're too big.
Anything else? Or?
So you were momming all weekend.
my left.
That was
Yeah.
auntie and all.
Yeah, auntie.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Can I move this? It's gonna be in your way.
Shall we hold it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to?
Oh, I love that.
Look at this teamwork.
This is really funny.
It looks so wrong.
Microphone right against that guy.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
That felt really good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Okay. Who needs what?
Can I get low back and thoracics? I was in
Do you have
the
a
car.
preference?
No. I was in a car, on a boat, in a car, on another boat.
Yeah.
It's too much. I don't care.
The things we do for joy,
Right?
for the simple joys.
Okay, she's gonna hold it up. Will you just slide down a tiny bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Are you still cozy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, breathe for me when you're ready. I probably got more of the squeak than anything there. How do you feel about a little TL?
I would love it.
Okay, big breath.
Oh.
Mariah's moneymaker right there.
That was my
Her
favorite.
TL junctions are incredible.
Do you want to explain what the TL is?
Yes, okay, so I was gonna look at the microphone. Our thoracic spine, yes, Dr. Jess, okay, so good. So our rib cage attaches to our thoracic spine, which essentially starts like at our shoulders, and then if you find the bottom of your rib cage, yep, exactly. We think of that as maybe upper and mid back, and then your lower back is your lumbar spine. So where, you can see beautifully on our model, where we transition, we also get a change in the curvature of our spine. So I also usually tell patients, especially if they're prone here, they're face down, because of the change of the angle of the joints, it almost feels like I'm pushing you up the table just a little bit. But anyhow, we get sticky there, we tend to flex forward from there, you know, if we're seated a lot during the day, etc., or bending over, picking up our children, all the things.
Especially pregnancy, you get an extension, even more so of your lumbar spine. So then we compensate even a teeny bit more. I'm over exaggerating this, of course, but like we compensate a little bit more, causing that little bit of a pinch right here.
Yes.
And then this adjustment can relieve that immensely.
As those hips rock forward, all the things. I would take this hip up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Oops.
See, you get
You
into
were
a
talking to me.
trance when you're getting adjusted. It's like a
know.
whole.
You just
Whole
get to melt
thing.
a little bit.
This is really funny that you're holding this
Yeah.
speaker.
We won't let you-
I don't know where to put it.
Makes me so happy.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, you have had to hear that.
Okay, let's just- that was
Oh, that's so
Maybe
good.
it's someone else over here. Oh,
And
wow.
definitely do that one.
Who else needs what before we, or is that gonna count?
I think we all, that's good. We all
For
have.
our
Yeah.
Monday.
I'm ready to rock.
Thank you.
Fair.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.